babies with beards, and cups of warm kitty. Take it easy, because we are about to lose control. It's episode 49 of IMG. Okay, whose legs are whose? And can you find the hidden, scary face? If Pac-Man has a skull, it probably looks like this, and Information is Beautiful analyzed horoscopes to create a visualization of the most commonly used words by sign. Words in red were uniquely common for each sign. The Earth orbits on a tilt, so as the year progresses, the terminator, the line marking the border between night and day, sways back and forth. These pictures were all taken at 6 a.m. from September 2010 to September 2011, giving us an incredible time-lapse of day and night on Earth for 1 year. Makes you a bit dizzy? Well, just be sure you don't puke ribbons. Oh, a facelifting cream. Oops. The lines on a parking lot can be dandelions, and Craig Allen painted these portraits of famous faces, made out of people standing around. Here's a cat. But where does it end? Okay. This cat isn't as big, but the mess he made is. And Carrie Sarbacca uses rock climbing equipment, safe landing mats, or sometimes nothing, to make these photos of himself falling. Seth Castile captures dogs falling into water, and Robert Downey Jr. as a pinup girl is something fun to gawk at. Though you can also gawk at Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel by using the Vatican's amazing virtual tour. It's almost more of a dong than an IMG, but go ahead, look around with the mouse and zoom in and out by scrolling. The art is amazing, but let's be honest, all paintings are better with cats added. Now this hurts my brain. Moving dots whose meaning is ambiguous. We can add cues that make it look like a spinning helix, or enable a different cue that turns it into a waving ribbon. Still crazier, a cue that turns your perception of the whole thing into a chain of flat moving bulges. I love these photographs of people whose arms melt into the horizon. Oh, and this roller coaster? It's actually a walking coaster. The loop, though, is pretty much impossible to travel. I Love Graphs showed off a sweet chocolate chart and palindrome. Get it? On Facebook.com/VSauceGaming, you guys have been awesome. Miguel points out a can't unsee fact about the ampersand. Ashley showed us a grandfather clock with an attitude. And Garrett suggested a clever Easter prank. Oh, and Shelby said, "Ladies." Here's an artist who draws shoes turning into umbrellas, and has also built super cool squashed bug wallpaper, tables that collide, do backflips, and play Twister. Yayoi Kusama put a blank white room in a museum and then gave stickers to kids who could place them anywhere. It was fun, and after long enough, it got pretty gosh darn awesome. So is the Room of Heights, where visitors were asked to measure and mark their own height on a wall, eventually leaving a thick, human height-sized band across the room. Too analytical? Well, how about we just get a giant helium balloon covered in charcoal spikes? Batting it around draws on the walls. If your car gets stuck, you might need camel toe, ween, and this week, 9gag showed me that the tortoise still has a few tricks up his shell. Ned Hardy displayed Star Wars, if Dr. Seuss had written it, and Cecilia Paredes paints herself to hide, just like Bolin, except she often leaves her hair and eyes strikingly visible. I leave you with a mystery, an optical illusion consisting of moving dots and circles. But what's crazy is that we, to this day, do not know why our brains add this illusory contour connecting the dots. There is no known mechanism or theory yet proposed to explain what we see. If you figure it out, you should probably let science know, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.